Hi food lovers, I'm Tommy. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're gonna make a lasagna. We're gonna make a 100% homemade lasagna. We're gonna make our own lasagna sheets, we're gonna make our ragu, and we're gonna make our bechamel sauce. For this recipe we're gonna need
1 carrot, 1 onion, 1 stick of a celery, 250 grams of pork mince, 250 grams of beef mince, 100 grams of sausage, 400 grams of peeled tomatoes, 200 grams of red wine, olive oil, salt and black pepper, 1 liter of milk, 100 grams of unsalted butter, 80 grams of all-purpose flour, 100 grams of parmesan cheese, 250 grams of provolone cheese, 500 grams of pasta flour, 5 whole eggs.
Lasagna traditionally came from Italy, but it's made all around the world. Everybody made it, but today I'm gonna make it, just for you. Okay, let's get started.
So first let's make the perfect ragu. For start, we need to peel and dice the carrots, the onions and the celery. Then put the saucepan on the gas over medium heat and add butter and olive oil. When the butter is all melted, put the vegetables in and sweat them nicely for about 5 minutes. After that, remove the meat from the sausages and add it directly to the pan. Mix it a little bit, then add 250 grams of pork mince, mix it again and add 250 grams of beef mince. Mix it properly, you have to loosen up all the meats. Make sure they are not in the big lumps. Cook the meat for about 10 minutes, then add a nice glass of very good red wine and wait for the alcohol to evaporate. Now it's time to add 1 can of peeled tomatoes, break them and add 1 can of water. Season with salt and black pepper and mix it nicely. Cover the saucepan and turn the gas on a very low heat and let it cook for about 2.5 hours. If you don't have time to make the ragu at the moment, you can do it the day earlier and then the other day just make the bechamel sauce and make the lasagna. It would be much easier that way. Now let's make our pasta dough. If you don't want to make your own pasta dough, you can always go to any supermarket and buy a package of lasagna sheets. However, let's make the dough. In a bowl of a stand mixer, we are gonna add 500 grams of pasta flour and 5 whole eggs. Set it on the mixer and knead the dough for about 5 minutes. Then take the dough out of the bowl and roll it on your working surface until you get a nice ball. Then wrap it up in a cling film and let it rest in the fridge for about half an hour. Now let's make the bechamel sauce. First, in a small pot, add 100 grams of unsalted butter and set it over medium heat to melt. Then add 80 grams of all-purpose flour and cook the flour a little bit. Make sure they are all melting nice, because you don't want to get a taste of a flour. Now you see, all the lumps is gone. It's fantastic. Then add 1 liter of milk and keep stirring until all the lumps dissolved. Then get a whisk and whisk it constantly. Now let's grate 100 grams of parmesan cheese and add it to the sauce. Then season with salt and black pepper and nutmeg and keep stir until it's thicker. The smell of the bechamel is wonderful. Can you imagine the combination of butter, milk, parmesan and nutmeg? It's fantastic. Now the bechamel is ready, the ragu is ready, we are all hungry, so let's start to put the lasagna together. First, turn the oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Now let's start with the lasagna sheets. Take the dough out of the fridge and cut it on a strip. While you're stretching it, return the rest of the dough into the fridge. Now in your pan put a little bit olive oil and a little bits of ragu. Then put the lasagna sheets in, then again add 3 tablespoons of ragu, 3 tablespoons of bechamel sauce, smear it nicely. Make sure that you cover it everywhere. Then grate a nice amount of parmesan and provolone cheese. So repeat this process until you used all the dough, the ragu and the bechamel sauce. Now if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, click the like button and set the comment below, because we're gonna share with you much more delicious recipes. Close it your lasagna with aluminum foil and put it in the oven for about 40 minutes. Remove the foil and put it back in the oven for another 15 minutes. Look the way it's bubbling, it's incredible. Now look at this beauty, it looks delicious. Let it rest the lasagna for 10 minutes before you cut it. After that, cut it and serve it to your family. Enjoy it, and don't forget, good food is good mood.